Okay, we have Suave in the building. We have Engineer Tens in the building.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know, what's your favorite thing about working with Georgette in your creative process?
Damn. Honestly, I say that she keep it honest though. Like every time we in here, like if I'm playing some shit, well, I can cuss on here.
Yeah.
If I'm playing some shit she ain't fucking with, she'll definitely be like, I'm not really like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So the fact that she keep it honest, and then I say honestly, it just feel like I known Georgette for mad long. Like she kind of feel like my mom and my sister though.
You did.
Yeah.
Say that.
She feel like yeah, she is like my mom and my sister. I say that. It's just that she just be letting us cuss and shit. That's all. But I say like the best thing is that she keep it honest though.
You know what I'm saying? She keep me on my toes and my deadlines. You know what I'm saying? If the mix is whack, she gonna tell me. And she'll be like, I think y'all should fix this. I think you need to do that. Don't do that. Ooh,
Okay.
And she don't be lying. She be right.
She definitely
She be right.
Yes, come on. Boss
Because people
woman
lie
here,
all
okay?
the time in this industry. They just be like, yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Right.
You know what
We
I'm saying?
need the
So,
honesty. Okay.
you'll never get that from her. She's fine.
Love that. Well, y'all hear it first.
Mm-hmm.
G's the boss. She's the GOAT. What's up, y'all? It's Imani with Between Takes, and we are here, season 2. I have the lovely Georgette with me. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good.
Amazing. So, story though, guys, a little bit about our interactions with each other. We met on Love and Hip Hop. We were doing a taping. We were in the audience for one of the scenes they were doing, and that was crazy. Speaking of that, what other odd jobs have you had in the industry that helped you just sustain your journey?
I mean, when we met on Love and Hip Hop, I was with the agency and I was doing a bunch of different odd things. They, had me going to different reality sites and things like that. I actually even was working at Kroger.
Listen, nothing wrong with that, okay?
I was working at Kroger because I was new here, to Atlanta,
Okay.
and I needed a job. And just working there and then internships and things like that.
Okay.
But
yeah. So speaking of, so you said you moved to Atlanta. You were in Massachusetts, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of your upbringing. So you're Jamaican, okay? Talk about your Jamaican heritage, how you grew up. How do you think that influenced your love for music? Because, that's such an influential part of the culture.
Well, if I must say, I feel like Jamaica is music.
Yes.
Like, that's our love language. Everything is music. If you're sad, if you're happy, anything, we make noise, and that's music. But just growing up, both my parents, they're Jamaican, and I actually was born in Florida.
Okay.
But the culture was still there. So again, my dad, he's a fake DJ. He's a fake DJ, but he would always DJ for our family events, and just music was just always in the house.
Yeah.
So that's something I couldn't escape.
Right.
So I think that definitely helped me to just be like, you know what, this is something that's familiar to me, and that's what I want to do.
Okay.
I just had to find what it was exactly in music that I wanted to do and that I can actually, just bring to the table.
Yeah. What were your first jobs in the music industry? Like, what were some of those early days like?
An intern.
Yeah.
So early 2018, I interned for DJ Drama.
Okay.
He had a Mean Street studio, and before he built Generation Now, which is right next door from Mean Street. And I was there for a little while, and really that's where I got my foot in the door for music.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from, even just regular etiquette.
Yeah.
Just even...
That's what the new kids are missing.
Yeah. Just how to deal with people, how to conduct yourself within music business, or just in the space in general.
Started the foundation for you.
Yeah.
Yes. And now you're in the artist development stages of the music business. Could you walk us through what type of duties do you do as an artist developer?
Well, first, I'm a studio manager, and I feel like that goes hand in hand with artist development.
Yes.
Regardless if you have the actual title or not. Artists, they run through here all the time.
Yeah.
And, you know, not only just scheduling them to have a session, they may ask questions like, oh, does this sound good? Or just really critiquing what they are letting you hear, which is a blessing in itself because that's their art and it's sacred to them. But I mean, really just critiquing things, maybe giving them a different perspective on, you know, something they may want to say or reference in a song or how to even say it, you know. Also, I feel like when you're dealing with artists, you're kind of like their mom.
Yeah, right. You're responsible.
Yes, you're kind of like their mom. So it's not only the music that, you know, you hold for them. You also hold just any personal things that they're going through, and you could encourage them to even put that in a song. You know.
Listen, we love behind the scenes access. Okay. So you're studio manager for human resources, working under Jay Irving himself. What's something about the industry that most people wouldn't expect?
One, that it's regular. I feel like people think, oh, you're with a bunch of celebrities and you guys are, I don't know, having a party. Or
they think we party all the time.
Yes.
I don't get it.
And it's not that whatsoever. We are working. We're just getting things done.
Yeah.
Also, just being a woman in the music industry, I feel as though we don't get a lot of credit. We don't get a lot of credit, and we are making the wheels go around, to be honest. Really, with human resources, luckily, there are a lot of women in our company, and so I feel at home here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Neelam, she's amazing. She worked on Jack Harlow's team at one point. How is it learning from such an influential person in the industry?
Well, Neelam's great.
Yes.
I feel like all of my opportunities, well, most of them comes from her.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
We love
because
a good mentor. Yes.
because working with her as a personal assistant since 2019,
Wow.
so we have that relationship, and anytime she is in a room and there's an opportunity, she always brings my name up.
I love that.
Even being here, human resources, Neelam was the one to make the connection.
I love that. So now you're working with artists now, Blair to name one of them. What is one of your favorite things helping the artist in their music? What is one of your favorite things to do?
Well, Blair, to be exact, she's amazing, and she's very unique. She's an alternative artist, but she can do almost everything. One thing that I really like, though, with her is she takes direction well. A lot of time in the music industry, you can give an artist just like a suggestion, and they don't take it well.
Yeah.
They may think they know it all, or, you know, but it is their craft. So I get why, you know, they'll be a bit
little rebellious.
Yes, exactly. But with Blair, she's just she's understanding, willing to learn, and just open to suggestions.
I love that. Yeah. It's good with that type of relationship too, especially if you're helping them out. So I love to hear that. So aside from music, most importantly, your job, number one job, is you're a mommy.
Yes, I am.
To two beautiful boys. So how do you balance that working in the music industry? Well,
to be honest, I just feel like there's no other choice.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta do it. They're my kids.
There's no other choice. To even touch on earlier on in the internship, people didn't even know I had a kid. The way I was going to work, coming to do my internship, going back home, being a mom, repeating the cycle. It took maybe a few months in, and then I would even bring my son to the internship if I had to. And I just feel like people actually respected that because they seen that no matter what, I wasn't gonna call out. And I just did what I had to do. To answer the question, the mom title is not gonna go anywhere, you know, so I just do what I have to do. It does get hard at times, but I feel as though when, you know, you have this dedication to something that you see longevity in, you're gonna make it work.
Exactly. Love to hear that. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so is your inner child happy? The little girl who wanted to work in the industry, is she being fulfilled?
Definitely, definitely. I often think about that as well because I just remember times where just me and my siblings and we're like dancing to music and just even...
Oh, the accent came out, y'all.
dancing to music, or even I was a huge and still am Lil Wayne fan. So when he would drop his mixtapes and stuff like that, we would literally sit there and like, well, he said this, that, and that, and just like critique it, not even knowing at the time that's what we were doing.
Exactly.
But so yeah, that inner child is very happy.
Love that. Okay. So is there any advice that you would give to a young woman, a young mom coming up in the music industry? What would you say to them?
I would say, do what you have to do. If you want something as bad as you want to eat, sleep, breathe, you're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
And I know it's hard. I feel like things are easier said than done, but if you want to do it, you're going to figure it out, you know? No matter what it takes. If you got to bring your kids with you and still get the work done, people are going to look at that and judge that first and foremost, that, okay, she didn't call out or she didn't make an excuse. She did what she had to do with her child, with her.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Love that. Listen up. Okay. Listen up, ladies. All right. So what do you do between takes, between gigs, between having to run the studio? What do you do to make sure that you're centered and can show up fully in your roles?
Sleep.
Come on, we love a good nap.
To be really honest, because I feel like I don't get a lot of time to rest, especially being a personal assistant as well. My phone is never on D&D. It's never on silent. It's always on loud because you never know.
Right.
So if I can get a little nap in, I'm going to get a nap in, because you also want to take care of your body and your health.
Exactly.
You know, you don't want to be like, oh my God, I'm so worn out for the sake of I'm on the grind, or what do people say? Never sleep, no sleep, or whatever, but no. Take care of yourself for sure. So if I could get a little nap in, go out to eat, you know, but just kind of cater to myself, because really, you have a little bit of time to yourself.
Right. Okay. Love that. And lastly, where can we see G in 5 years? Like, what do you want to be doing? What do you want that woman to be doing?
In 5 years, oh my gosh. I'd say still building with human resources. I'm a big loyalty person. Like I said, even with working with Neelam, it's 2019 or in 2026. I would say building with human resources, but on a bigger scale, working with all the artists on the roster. If I have to pop into the studio to, you know, do what I have to do to making sure everything is ran right, I'm here. I don't really want a set title per se, because I want to help out all around the board, no matter what I have to do.
Oh, love that, ladies and gentlemen. And please stay tuned, because she will be doing it. Okay, Georgette Smith in the building. Thank you so much for talking to me today and getting into your business.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, guys.
For me, this an even exchange. If you fall out for me, I'ma fall out for you. Ain't no questions about it, ain't to explain. Yeah, for sure. I'm done. Not for real. Got some problems when niggas that stayed in your past call the guys when we get that boy killed. The first time we had sex, it was dark as a bitch on the TV was king of the hill. But in that time we I won't see everything, look me dead in the face if it's real. I ain't really too good when I'm talking, but soon as I get to the booth, I be spilling. I don't really like opening up, cause like, what if you really just playing with Billy? Nah, I ain't trying to question you, baby, I'm keeping it real, I'm just saying it really. If you ain't for real, then just say it for real. I respect it in time, but don't fake it with Billy. Yeah. Cause I love hard, and you know that. Once we go there, we can't go back. She keeps saying I'm cutthroat Bill, but on God, I ain't never met Kodak. If you got love for me, then show that. I want love, all profit with no text. And with all that, gotta throw that. Okay, throw it like I'm your man. Throw it like Players Club. And I wanna watch Diamond dance. Put a song on while you do it. Know you like to get down to the music. If you want, I can talk you through it.